What is going on YouTube? This is the latest Emphatic War recap. I am John from Emphatic, and I am bringing you CWL Premier League Week 2. As you see here, we took our second defeat of the season, losing to J-Off. 86-83. J-Off is a super strong clan. I totally expect them to compete for the Premier Crown. There's really not enough that can be said about them. They are solid. They got a couple of 10v they beat us in the 10v10 game, definitely. I think they got three at least. Um, there's one there on Sun. There's one on Baladin. I know Evil Day got hit. Yeah, there's Evil Day right there. So there's three. So yeah, I think they got three 10v10s, and then it looks like they went 100% on dips and tried to go for the 11v11 triples. So they did have the war in hand at the end of the day, but we also did pretty well with our. I mean, we weren't able to get to any 10v10, but dips. This is something I was really proud of after the previous week where we had two of our attackers fail at least one of their dips. Was really just reining us in and analyzing best bases for certain attack styles and who to give them to, and it really paid off. Where, as you see, we went 100%. Aside from having to do a two-star attack on a Town Hall 11, I'd have probably six-pack. I can't say for sure I would have six-pack, but I feel pretty confident I would have. The Quadquake Lalo was no joke. But there you go. They had 24 to 26 3-stars. We did end up leaving a base one-starred because I think we went. Actually, we did get a 10 for 10 triple, so we did end up leaving another base one-star to go get that triple. So Sun got that. I'm not sure what the number is. Okay, 14. So let's see here. Do we have any high percentage here on the 11s? We have mine at 75%. Mr. Freeze kicked somebody's ass. Let's watch that. See how he did it. Looks like he is doing a bitch attack on this. So he spreads his golems wide, gets the witches down, gets a hog on those mortars too to decrease the amount of damage those witches are going to be receiving. So, and the hog's going to go in and do a little bit of extra work too. Bowlers come in, they help create a funnel. The hog actually did a great job of helping to build that funnel. So that could be an idea for you guys looking to deal with these cancer bases that we all know and love at Town Hall 10. But there you go. He's got his first jump down, gets the rage down, sending in the bowlers. He's got to go through quite a bit of the base. So really, his bowlers are going to gut this base to the percentage needed. Sends the Quake spell, dealing with the Hound Loon. So the Queen's going to get hung up on the Hound, but the bowlers are just going ahead and teeing off on everything. I don't know who's going to end up taking this Town Hall, but he finally drops the Rage spell on the kill squad. And there we go. There's the bowlers come up, take out the Town Hall. Base is already at 56%, and they're just sweeping the side. So if this could have been an 11v11 attack doing a bit bowlers and witches, this base would have been smashed because we have the extra jump spell. We got the stronger troops. It would just been a car wreck. So this was a hell of a raid by by Mr. Freeze here. Really cool to see this. And we're just going to not watch the golem die. But not well done to Mr. Freeze. Sorry guys, I still got a cough from my sinus infection, and I don't fancy hitting mute every time I cough and then forgetting to turn it off, so y'all's going to have to deal with it. Let's go to 14, where we got Sun tripling the base. And let's see how he does it. Baby Dragon down the tank, sends in a couple balloons to create a nice little bit of a funnel here. Something tells me he's going to be sending. I haven't seen this space because I had to deal with my attacks in Elite and working. Actually, I think I was gone for dinner at this point because I finally got my 2 attacks in and knew ahead where I needed to be. And I think this may have been the last attack of the war. But he's got Queen going in there and easily taking out this Inferno Tower. So Queen goes in, takes out the Archer Tower. And that's not even a completed wall section there. That's crazy. Looks like he's got the same thing up top. Those segments don't really work at Town Hall 10 when you have these magmas that have flames on the end of the walls. I mean, you gotta have skull walls to really trick somebody like that. Pops her ability. She's gonna draw out the clan castle. Probably could have let her die, but she is gonna come in and take out a couple extra defenses. Severely weaken a wizard tower. She's gonna take out a archer tower or something that was right there. I don't remember. Sends in Keen, sends in some bowlers. Giant decides he's gonna walk off to the side, which is fine. Jump spell is down. Gets a rage down for his Keen and bowlers. So this is something that AW has talked to me about in Elite, and you see Sun effectively using it here. Take the Inferno before you send in your bowlers. If you're able to do that, look at the type of push that they're getting. They're at 35%, and the Lalo is just now being deployed. A little bit of a deeper rage, those bowlers could have probably done a lot more work. But they effectively set up the L pattern, and we got a couple bowlers that are going to go off on their own little kamikaze mission to further trim up the end of the base here. So there's a possibility they could possibly take out that wizard tower. Oh no, they screwed it. They messed it up pretty good though. But then we got the Lalo tracing through the rest of the base. Some back end loons coming in. They don't exactly target the wizard tower that I'm certain he wanted to target. Now it does. We got is that skeletons that are on the yeah, it looks like we had skeletons on the expo. A bunch of pups there that are air skeletons that are causing some problems, but we sent in some minions to take it out. Hound is only being worked on by two minions, so it's not going to do anything. Finishes up. Nice raid to Sun. It's nice to see it. We got at least one of them. Alright, so I'm just going to pick a couple of Town Hall 9s. I'm not too aware of what all went on this side. So we got Justin coming in here. A couple of wizards working to build the wide funnel for him. Sends a third golem into another Tesla tower. Is it a tower? I don't know. It's like a pole. Looks like the wizards are going to save the day from wandering bowlers. Just barely. So, bowler's going to go in. He's got hogs for the back end. And we're going to get a poison down, get the rage down. And bowlers are just going to wreck a whole bunch of stuff. Their bounce is getting a nice far reach. Second jump is down. Doesn't have another rage to help power them through, but last little raged up toss almost takes out two defenses there in the corner. Just barely missed that archer or that air defense with the final bounce there. We'll see if that wizard can take out that air defense. But he's just now deploying the hogs. And that wizard died before he could take the air defense, but the bowlers will go back and go get it. Yep, there we go. Meanwhile, the big pack of hogs is sweeping on through. Heal covers everything but 1 point defense and one splash is going to be shooting at him. Covers all the bomb spots. They catch a spree and they're gone, but they are just shredding the rest of the space. And we are going to finish off on the final archer tower. So, nice raid to Justin. Sigolius hitting who cares? We're getting another stoned hobo, it looks like. Again, super wide funnel, and I believe I heard that the Fury 9s actually did really well, and it's just going back to these basic attacks, not going with the fancy stuff. They're going back to the stoned hobo that's proven to be dominant. I don't know why he chose to wall break into that one spot. We'll see where he puts his jump spell. Okay, so yeah, I can see why that wall breaker was necessary, because it gets him into the queen category. And actually in a nice little compartment where he can walk up with those bowlers. Should the bowlers get there, but I mean that square compartment probably would have done the job too. Who knows? Town Hall 10, you gotta be all about value and what value you're getting for each tiny little thing that you do. So it's really easy to nitpick this stuff, being a 10, watching down on this stuff. Watching down, yeah, I'm talking down on you 9s. Sorry, C. He got a small little Tesla farm popping up there, which it's a split Tesla farm, so it's not going to cause the damage necessary, although there should be some springs in that area. Yep, there goes one. So it does deploy a couple of hogs to the sky. It hits another set of springs, but this will be it. Looks like he's got just enough hogs. Wizard's still in the bag that he has not dropped yet for cleanup. There he goes, drops it in the corner. So Queen's still got her ability. Pops it so she can get through the wall. And they're going to just finish up. And get that final corner. Looks like the clan castle last didn't go down. Nice job to C. C6 packed. Walrus Jr. Looks like a suicide Lalo. I love these. It's before Sloppy went up, that's all I would do on my 9 that I now have currently benched again, not even farming. My super dead 9. This is the only attack I would do, and it's not even a whole thing that I gotta go get the queen or anything like that. Or he's got a max skeleton spell here and a rage spell which he's gonna use to take care of it. But just at least taking out one air defense. That's all you really need. Is he gonna do that though? Queen is taking a beating. He does not get a single air defense. So, but they're all nice and shallow, so he's got room to work with on this. Sends just a single hound to the first set of air defenses. Haste spell is in. And he's got still one more haste. He's got a heal, he's got a rage. And he's just going to work his way towards the end of towards the end of the base. Some unprotected balloons are getting saved from the Wizard Tower and Tesla through the heal spell. Got a couple hounds that popped already. All the hounds are on the board. He's got 2 alive, and it looks like he just muscled. Oh no, he had a hound and loon go after that final air defense. Drops a skeleton and a poison on the queen. Plus pups are there in the rage to take her out real fast. Keena's equally getting worked on, especially because he's beating up on the little Larrys like a bully. And that's that. So, nice execution of a Suicide Heroes Quad Lalo. Again, that's one of the nice and dominant attacks you can utilize. As long as you get at least one high value air targeting unit down, you're good to go. And let's just go ahead. We'll do the last one, Justin. It's already 6-pack. We'll do Sushi. And this is a Queen Walks Shattered, possibly Hobo. She's going to go in and do a nice little bit of work here. Get a nice little walk going. And I would assume that the golems are going to go down on these 2 mortars down here. In fact, something pissed off one of them. Oh, he's getting a lure. Lured? Am I saying it right? I don't know. You can tell when I'm just a little frantic coming home from work. Not frantic, but just like meh when I get home from work. I really wish I could do these post-war. I might have to start trying to do that. Queen's going to come up in that nice little nook there. She might be able to target that Expo. I don't think so, though. No, she won't, because it's kind of like an Inferno Island, and I know you can't do that from an Inferno Island. That's always a fun lesson to learn. Alright, so Queen is still walking. Okay, so we have the golems up top, and they are breaking in to get some bowlers, go get the Queen. Basically, split hero, trimming 2 sides of the base. Queen is not getting any more rages on her. I wouldn't be surprised. There we go. It's for the bowlers. Although I would have probably liked to see a little bit deeper, because again, he can get so much more value just from them charging and throwing one last set of rocks. Maybe at that sweeper could have taken out the Expo. But you don't have to be as precise doing Town Hall 9 as you do 10. Healers are getting smoked, but the hogs are already coming away, taking everything out. So not much to worry about. That Expo is going to go down, despite seriously messing up some hogs. And that's it. We have a triple. So good War to Sushi. And really, this was a lot better performance than it was last week. You know, if Fury played like this the previous week, I think Fury would have won, because you know that's all we were really missing was just some consistency with our dips, and then I think they had 211s. They just weren't working out well. I was unable to bring that recap because of the stupid 24-hour thing, and I think they had a 4 p.m. start time. I don't get home till like 4:30. So right now it's 4:41. I got home a little early today actually. So unfortunately I missed that, but this one a lot better performance, a lot of good takeaways, and continuous improvement for Fury, and excited to see how they keep going. I'm really glad to be able to be worn with these guys too, so I can see it firsthand. So keep your head up, Fury. You're gonna keep going. Jay off. You guys are awesome. Like I said, I fully expect you guys to contend in Premier. I would not be shocked to see you guys making finals. You guys walking away with the trophy. You guys are pretty damn good clan. So not too much to be ashamed of here. And that's all I got for this. You guys, thanks for watching.